Because right now, Pittsburgh's best sports show is about to begin. Call us or tweet us. We've got things to talk about on the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call, powered by FanDuel Sportsbook.
All right, thanks a lot, Ken, and thank you for tuning in to Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call. I'm Rich Walsh. Give us a call tonight, 412-575-2600 on the Bordas and Bordas hotline. And, you know, if Ken doesn't want to give you a proper introduction, I'll do it right now. Andrew Fillipponi will be joining me tonight. He's on the other side over there at the 93.7 The Fan Cam. One of the best radio personalities in Pittsburgh, no doubt. One of my favorite guests. Always has some great insight, great analysis. Pony, how you doing tonight?
You know, when's Megan Schiller going to get her due? When is she going to let me on that 7:30 broadcast, Richie? I think the time has come here. Either that or Stacey Smith. I mean, someone's got to throw me a bone over there. I don't know what I did. I don't know why I'm persona non grata in that newsroom. I used to have a tremendous Paul Martino and I were paisans. You know, I thought I had kind of a rapport with you guys. I guess not. I don't know.
Well, you have a rapport with me at Pomp, for sure, right? We have some good discussion on here.
Well, I need one of you guys to be the mediator here in this situation.
Well, Pomp's been here forever. Pomp's probably the guy we need to talk to.
Well, Pomp's big time in me. I haven't done a sports call with him in a month. So, you know, I'm out of the loop with him. I need you to be the guy that gets in the middle here and forces Ken to be the much bigger man.
You know, everyone.
Because I don't want to punch down. I don't want to get down on his level. I'm going to take the high road.
You're out with everyone, Pomp, Ken Rice. It's just me and you. I'm the only guy you got now.
Yeah, and that should mean something. You won an award for living room sports, right? I mean, you'd think that name, Richie Walsh now, you could put award winner in front of it. So use that, Richie, please.
Yeah, hopefully for Fan Nation, too, and you're a big part of that show sometimes. So, you know.
Yeah, but I haven't been on it since this Ken Rice thing started, and I don't think that's a coincidence.
Well, we'll get you on very soon. All right, let's talk about the Steelers here. You know, I asked you a little bit earlier on who's the better coach in this rivalry. Similar records. Harbaugh's 13-11 in regular season games, has just a slight edge in the 24 games that they've played so far. But who do you think is the better coach? Who would you rather have coaching your team?
I think Harbaugh's done more with less. Yeah, I think everybody would say, even in Baltimore, that Roethlisberger's been a better quarterback than Joe Flacco. And they won a Super Bowl with Flacco when he got red hot, and then they made the mistake of giving him a long-term contract, and he never lived up to it. You know, I thought Tomlin took a big hit, Richie. You know, when he had, I know now people in hindsight want to give him all this praise for Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell. We'll see. We'll see what those guys do with their new teams, Tampa Bay and Kansas City. But the fact that they never got to a Super Bowl with the Killer Bees, and they were an undisciplined team, and they didn't make the playoffs some years, and they got knocked out in the first round in others, I thought that was a bad look for Mike Tomlin. Now, 8-8 last year, what he's doing this year, I think he's caught up to John Harbaugh. And look, I'm not in love with John Harbaugh. The guy's got to win a playoff game soon. He hasn't won a playoff game since 2014. But I'm impressed by what he did to not only draft Lamar Jackson, but make the offense, tailor-make the offense, cater it to his skill set. They did a phenomenal job with that. But eventually, Baltimore's got to start winning some of these big games, Richie. And this one on Sunday is definitely one of those.
You know, I did a segment with Mark Viviano, the sportscaster at CBS in Baltimore. Great guy. And we talked a little bit about this game coming up, and I'll air some of that on Saturday here on KDKA-TV, and also it'll air in Baltimore at WJZ. But one of the things we talked about, and one of the things that stuck out for me in this one, when I asked him about the bye week, and he didn't think it was, you know, that much of an advantage for the Ravens, because look what they did last year when they had a bye week and a first-round bye in the postseason, completely laid an egg, and that was his quote. Do you think it's an advantage for the Ravens come Sunday?
Yes. Harbaugh's 10-2 all-time off a bye. Tomlin, when he plays a team that's coming off a bye, is 5-7. He has a losing record against teams that have an extra week to get ready. That tells you everything you need to know. Did they get beat by Tennessee last year? They also got beat by the Chargers the year before in the playoffs, Richie, when they didn't have a bye. They've just struggled in the playoffs with Lamar Jackson as their quarterback. And that's because they're a very predictable team. If they fall behind, they lose. When they've fallen behind by double digits, the Ravens are 0-5 under Lamar Jackson. When they're down at halftime with Jackson, they're also 0-5. They've got to get a lead, and that's why I hope, just like last week, Richie, I hope that the Steelers win the coin toss and take the ball to start the game.
All right, well, we got to take a break, and we're going to do that right now, and we're going to come back and take your phone calls. 412-575-2600 is the number on the Borders and Borders hotline. Back in a couple minutes.